How about it? I don't know what I'm doing, but I want you to do it with me, okay? Oh, yeah, I moved my other picture in the back of me. Not on purpose, I just noticed now. I'm working on this. I'm going to be giving this as a donation. See my little monkey face over here? All right, I'm going to be painting right now. So what I would like to do with you is we're going to discuss 369, and I'm starting at the beginning, so I'm all mixed up, and because I'm not mixed up at all, because I have no idea, but I just know what direction I'm going into. And as long as I know the direction where I'm headed, what I'd like to have as results, I know that I'm going to be creating on my way. You know, they say, "Oh, you made it up." Of course, I made it up. We make things up. You see all these things falling down? Do you think? Look! What's going on in my house? I just opened my door from the outside. Do you see what's going on? All this dust falling. Do you see all the inset? I can't even explain who we are. We're not just together. Our skin just doesn't hold the way it is. I don't know how it works. I just know matrix is what puts this all together. Whatever element you see, whatever you hear. But anyway, let's go and understand this. Okay. In this, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a total of 8 and 1 in the center. Okay? The one center turns for 8 parts of 45 degrees. This part here is actually an intercept between this one here and between this one here. And then this one, okay, over here, is an intercept between this one over here and this one over here. And then this one intercepts between one over here and then one over here. And now that we have this one over here, now this one over here is going to intercept between one over here and then one over here. But until this one goes to here, this one will have no value. You must repeat it. So now we're going to do the effect only of 8, because this is what I've already planned to do. And they're all 45 degrees. But we only have 8 numbers. 8 by 45 is equal to 320 and 40, 360. 9 times 40 equals to 360, because this is the 9th area. What is that question? Why is this one? Where is the extra? Where is it lost? Why are we losing? Why are we going down as we go up? Have we actually gone down? Well, guess what? 9 times 46. Okay, 9 times 6 is 54. And the total here is now 414. D-A-D-D-N-A. 4 and 5. 9. 5 and 4. 9. This is the fox in the sun of the IT system. And it is the hue, okay, of the light. And in French, we have the word 8. Okay, these two total and these two total, both 29 and 29. 2 and 2, which gives you life. We've jumped from the French to the English, from the French to the English, and then I jump off and I go into the Latin, whether it's the Spanish or the Italian, whether I jump into Greek, and I keep jumping, but I'm basing it on the 2 languages that I know. And everything else is an add-on. So let's do what I was going to do. I'm facing this area over here. I turn it once, I am facing over here. I have turned it once, but I have 2 faces, 1 turn. Okay? Here, okay, I have 2 turns, and I have 3 faces. Here, I have 3 turns, and I have 4 faces. And then when I get back to here, I have 4 turns, and I have 5 faces. 5 and 4, the IT world, the passage of the sun. 4 times 5 is 90. This also, 4 times 5 is 20. 4 plus 5 is 9 is 29. Okay? Because the 20, 0, okay? 20 is 26, but it's also known as 10 and 10 and 16 and 16, which becomes 26 and 26. Did you understand what happens? Let's just do it again. Where 10 is split from 20, now we have 16 and 16 equals to 32. That is your doorway. 20 of the 20 now goes to 26. Okay, 20 goes to 26. Remember, 4 by 5 is 20. That was the question right now. 4 by 5 is 20. So we go up or down. Okay, once we hit 20, we go up 6 to 26 and down to 14. Down to 14, we pick up our DNA. So now what we do, we go down to 14. Where's that number right now? We go down to 14. We go up to 26. I'm splitting this and I'm splitting this. I'll have the 7th gate of the altered current. 713, 7 by 13 equals 91 artificial intelligence. 7 and 14, this is around the cube. 7 from 14, 13, because I cut them in half. 0, 7, this will turn into a 4. They both become a 4 because it goes through the number. Just to show you one little thing, okay, over here is here's a basis, okay? 1 and 1 is 2, 2 and 2 is 4, 4 and 4 is 8, 8 and 8 is 16, now we have 7. 7 and 7 is 14, 1 and 4 is 5. 5 and 5 is 10, 1 and 0 is 1. 1 and 0, 0 equals 6, becomes 16, becomes 7 again, and then we have a complete rotation from 5 to 7 to 10 to 5. Everything goes right over here. 5, 1, 7, 1, 5, 7. This is all through Mars. Now with 369, this is special because 3 gets 6, 6 gets 12, 12 gets 3. 7 and 7 is 14. We don't need this number. This number now goes into 1. So we don't need the 1. The 3 remains the 3. The 7 goes into 1, and the 9. is all in its known. 9 and 9 is 18. 1 and 8 is 9. Becomes the red sun because this becomes 27 because of the total these two over here. You always have to add the next one. Always add the next one. This will say 19, artificial spirit. This one over here, between 12 and, let me see. No, this is not an answer. Between 12 and here is 15. This is Mars. All out of Mars. Okay, so now we know that we have 3 and 6 come together, and 3 and 6 create the 9. They just recreate themselves. That's all they do. 3 and 6 recreate themselves, but they were created from 1 and 2. The only reason 7 exists because it's a passage for the spirit within the man's 6, the birth 9 of the 3 and 3 creation. G, the gateway. Do you remember that G, that fancy G? Now, if we want to know more about 3, 6, and 9, right? 1, 4, and 7, because 1, 4, and 7. 1, 4, and 7. 4 is for the 360-degree creation. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9 by 4 is 360. 1, 2, 3, 4. The star system, the gateway. 3, 1, 3. 1 and 3, 1. 1 and 2 creates 3. Anyways, I didn't want to get into this because I'm not really sure where I'm going. I just want to show you right now that when you get 1 with 3, 6, 9, you get 1, 3, 1, 6, 1, 9. Okay? Then you get 4, 3, 4, 6, 4, 9. This is your shin. This is your shin. This is your shin. Then you get 7 with 9 equals 7. 7 with 6 equals 4. 7 with 3 equals 1. It's always 1, 4, 7. That's where we work the whole basis out of. 1 equals 34. 4 equals 60. And this one over here equals to 65. If I want to go small, this will be 7. This will be 2. And this is your birth and rotation into life. 6996. This is man 6. This is the 9 lives of the cat, the communication that comes in with the cycle between 5 and 9. Your birth and whatever 5 is your heart or your head, wherever it fits into you, how the spirit comes into the 4 corners of who you are. This is your 9. 9 and 1 equals to 10. 9 and 3. 1 and 3 equals to 4 or 13. 1 and 6 equals to 7. 1 and 9 equals to 10. You see the way 10 is last in this situation? 10 is last over here. In this situation over here where we have 4, okay, 4, okay, this one over here is 4. This is 3, 6, 9. 9 and 4 is 13. But also, in this one, what's special about this one is we get to have 0, 4. Because once we get 0, 4 is 13, it becomes 64. Then at the same time, it becomes 64. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 plus 4 is 10 equals to 34. Plus and minus 6 equals to 40 equals back to 46 again. The cycle of the moon of 1 DC. Back to 1 again. 3, 6, and 9. This is what we're working. 3, 6, 9, 1, 4, 7 in numbers. Okay? Then we go over here. 1, 4, and the gateway 7 equals 65. Boom. 11, 11. 3, and the gateway 7. 7 and 3, 121. 2 and 2. 30, 30. 41, 41. Everything to do with the DNA creation. Why? Because 5 times 6, 5 plus 6 is 11 and 30 is 41. That would be 41. It would also be Electric Company 35, and it would also be 47. And the reason for this is because the plus and minus. 6 times 5, 30 is created. At 30, it's created now. I can say 30 and make it 36, or I can say the 3 level will be 18 and 30 becomes 48 now. Where 20, instead of adding 0 equals 6, we're now going to add 12 and make it 32. In 40, okay, it's going to be 4 times 6, 24, and now 40 is equal to 64. Everything has its own a balance of an equation for its own self. This is a homemade equation just for this. If you want to go to 60, okay, 60 is a reflection of 40, but this equals to 36, and now it shows you 96. 64 is a 96 reflection. 32, 32, 32 is the doorway. You want to go to 80? 8 times 6 is 48, is 128, the one spirit, the cycle of the moon. At the same time, if you want to do it the other way, 48, we'll take it away, and 80 becomes the doorway. 80 becomes 86. Take away, 80 becomes 86. Take away 8 times 6, 48. And it equals to 38, the church. 8 and 2, the passage of Venus and Neptune. So we can also do it 40 equals 46, or we can do 40 equals 4 times 6 equals 24, creates 40 into 64. It all depends, but if we're going to do the equation, let's do it all the time, okay? I've showed this off before. This is the roulette board, and at the same time, it makes all the buildings. There's only 2 of them. There's only 2 buildings that we create, and they're both located in Brazil. This is what happens when you go to the roulette board and you attach these numbers, 8 to 10, 8 to 11, 10 to 13, and 11 to 13. It happens again at 26, 29, 28, 31, 28, 29, 57 in the moon black, and here is the runner of the cube. One side is the moon, the other side is the cube, one side runs the other. Remember, we don't need exact replicas. If I'm sending the information here, it's not the replica of what you had, it's what you created for me, and what my thinking will go back to you. Inside of this, it's 10 with 30, 60, 90. It's 40 with 30, 60, 90. It's 70 with 30, 60, 90. But imagine if this was now 48, and this was 16, this would be 64. Imagine if this was 96, and this was 16. It would be 96, 106, 112. Now I'd have to figure that out. That would go back to 56, and that would be the creation of the red sun. Right over here. Comes out of that lucky number 13, altered current. At the same time, this would be 54. 9 times 6 is 54. Becomes 144. 144, 1440 minutes in the day, creation of the star. We all know creation of the star. Here's 110. Here's another 10. Here's another 10. Here's another 10. But this one are 15s. These are 15s. These are 10s. Okay, this, okay, is what's holding the cross. So we must take them for 15 on its own. So it's 15 plus 10 is 25, right? And the way we're going to do that is this. I'm going to show you why, because of this art. You see this triangle over here? Now I'm going to take this and put this triangle here, right? So we're going to say why, and it's because of what happens here. You see this design here? Sort of like an offset bow tie. You see the way this one is straight, and the way I can do it with this one and this one over here. Okay, because there's 1 to 2 to... There's from here to... This is 1. This is not 1. This is 1, right? The only one that's double is right here. This one to this one is 1, this one to this one. This one to here, this one to here. This one to here is the hourglass. This one to here, this one to here. So we're playing with 2 separate sides. Okay? 2 separate sides. Just flip and fold one over to the other side. Okay? I'm not sure of one last thing I was going to speak. 1 times 1, 2 times 1, 4 times 1, 8 times 1. Why do I not have 9? Because 9 is reflective of 1 and it is 8. Why don't I have 3? Because 1 with 2 creates your 3. Why don't I have 5? Because 4 and 1 equals to your 5. I don't have 6 and I don't have 7 because 6 and 7 is 6 and 7 is the totality, and the 6, 7, and 8 card are all in 1. So all I need is 8, 4, 2, and 1. I no longer need the 2 because I have the 4, and I no longer need the 4 because I have the 8. But to connect this 8 together, you'll be connecting this part of the 8. So this part over here will be 4. This part over here will be 4. And this part over here will be 4. 8 is 12 is 8. Is that what it would be? So instead of saying 8 is 12 is 8, because you can't count the 3 of them, you will say 8, 0, 8. And if you check out the bicycle cards, this is the exact number that they're showing. The last thing I wanted to mention, okay, is that we went all the way around. And you remember the 4 times, 4 turns? And these are the faces. Now you're going to go hit 6. Now you're going to hit 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10. To come back over here, 10, 11. To come back over here. Takes 11. Takes 10, it takes 10 turns to create 11. But you started over here, right? That's where this is, 10, 11. 10 turns, 11 faces. 10 turns, I showed 11 faces. I showed each one of them, okay? I showed 1, 2, 3, 4. I showed each one of them 2 for 8. I showed each one of them 2 for 8. Here is 9. Here is 10. Here is 11. Here is 12. Here is 13 and 12. The king and the queen. We've gone all the way around, and now to reconnect, because the first move is not a move until you make the next move. Okay, until you make the first move. The last move must end up on the first move's move, coming into life. So now you come to here, 12, 13. This one becomes 13, 14. And you're at 3 o'clock, or you're at 6 o'clock. Okay, 13 and 14 is Big Slick, King, and Ace in the cards. The 13th and 14th cards, 27 running under the DC, the red sun. 3 times 4, 3 plus 4 equals to 19. 1 and 9. 1 and 9 is 10, becomes 1. 1, 1, and 1 creates 3. The 1 in the center, 2 on the outside. Big Slick. This is what happens when you turn around. Remember, you are facing. So now if you count the place you face first, 1, 2, 3 is over here. Okay, 4 is over here. This is where Neptune meets Mars. 3, 4. 3, 4 is Earth and Mars. Now you have 5. This becomes 6. Let me do this over here. This becomes, let me fix this. This is 6. This is 3. 7, 8, 9. Here is your 3, 6, 9 when you count this way. Okay, this is the side. Half. 3, 6, 9 shows only half to start with. Now let's go up and have 1, 4, 7. Since this is 1, okay, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. This is 5, this is 6, this is 7. This is 7. This is 8. This is 9. This is 10. This is 11. This is 12. This is 13. So do you see what happens? We filled in the last one over here as number 4, and it came back, okay, as, let me try this again. Sorry about that. I know it's a little bit long. We started out here. We were going to go with 1, 4, 7. So I went 1, 4, and then I put 7 over here. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 goes over here. 4 is over here. 5, 6, 7. 7 goes over here. We had 4 over here. 7. Okay, 8, 9. 9 and 9 meet. Okay, 9. 10, 6 and 1 meet. 11, okay, 12. 13, 9, 4, 9. 9 times 4, 9 plus 4 meets over here. So we see what meets. Do you understand what I'm doing right now? Okay, I'm going around each thing 1, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm looking for certain numbers. First, I'm looking for the 3, 6, and 9. Then I'm going to look for the 1, 4, and 7. Then I'm going to look for the 2, 5, and 8 and see what my rotation is. Okay, so that's where I put all these numbers. So you can see that 6 takes half the board, and it comes with 4, 7, okay, and there was another 4 over here, but this was the high 4, 1 and 3, 13. This was any 4. 0, 4 means any 4 that'll make a 4. That'll be 22. 4, 5, 6. When you're counting 6, you've counted nothing. Anyways, let's not get into that. So now we see how many links. Now, if I take the same thing, I want to make something a little bit different. If I take the same thing, okay, and I go 1, and this is, okay, this is our 8. Is that correct? This is our 8. Now, instead of going here, we're going to go 1, 2, and then mark this one as 3. 4, 5, mark this one as 6. 7, 8, no, we want to put the 7 over here. Anyways, no, let's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Isn't that perfect? Isn't that perfect? So now we have this design over here. That's our basic understanding. And you know what? It looks like a roadway going all the way down that way to the other side. Okay, so now we have 9. Then we have 10. Then we have 11. Then we have 12. This is 12. That's another 3. Then we have 13, 14, 15. Here's another 6. Okay, 16, 17, 18. 18 is another 9. Right? Then we go 20, 21 in the same spot. Then we go 22, 23, and look at that, 24, 25, 26, 27. Okay, 28, 29, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 46, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 50, 51, 50, 49, 50, 51, 51, Mars, 1221, Mars, creator of all, Abba, Father, Mars, 51, 52, 53, 54, 54, the sun is in the cat and the passage is in Mars, 9 o'clock p.m., 55, 56, 57, 58, 58, the angels fly the matrix, 58, 59, 60, 60, the time clock, 60, 67, and we get 2060, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 60. So if you notice, we've used everything, and we haven't used the 7th one. Let's see if I'm right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23. This is 24. I did make a mistake. Okay, I may have to start over again. Let me do this again. I might start over again. Okay. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I gotta sharpen that. 25th minute. Even the 21st. Okay, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See this, what we got right now? This going that way, this going that way, and this going that way. And if this was the clock, we'd all be right over here. So what time would it be right now if I was pointed like this? Which one would be the seconds, okay? This is the shorter arm, right? This is the shorter arm. This is the longer arm. So this would be the seconds. So right now, it would be 3 o'clock and 40 and 3 and what time would this be? There's 8 of them. Usually this would be in between the 35, 37, 5. Let's not do this. Okay. 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. No, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 54, 55, 54, 55. All right, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 60, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 87, 88, 89, 90, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. Wow. 97, 98, 99. That is unbelievable. If these numbers are right, okay, the cube runs from 1 to 36, okay, and back to 1 again. This is the rotation of the sun. This is the cube. 7 times 3 is 21 and 10, so it is the star in the cube. This one over here runs the sun. It runs the east-west cycle right over here, and the gateway 7 and 8. This one is Mars' creation of the gateway. This is the rotation of the communication 9 lives of the cat. 4 times 2, 4 plus 2 is 86. This is getting into man's mind, the inside link. This is the command and create. This will bring Jesus Christ, 77. This one here is the resident angel birth into the split world. Here's the birth. Here's the cycle of the moon. Here's the 9 lives of the cat, which creates your 86. And this is showing your split with the 6. Your 6 and 3 will create your 9. So in between here and here, or are we running between here and here time, which is 3 hours, and then between here and here time, which is 1.5. This is 3 hours. This is 4.5 hours right over here. Here is 4.5 hours, and here we get 3 hours. Okay, is that right? Right. 4.5 and 3 is 7.5, 57, 75. So if we're getting 4.5 hours, we're getting 4, 240 and a half, 270 in time minutes. And here we're getting 180. The total is 450. The number is inside the sun. 3 parts and 2 parts, 1/2 and a 3-part split. So you can take it from anywhere you want. We can add up these numbers, but I'd like to try one thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 71, 72. There is no 73. I don't need to mark the 73. 72, 74, 75, 76, 77. Wow, 77 goes here, right? Wow. 78, 78, 79, 80, 81. 81 goes over here. Oh my God, that's Venus creation. 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 87, 88, 89, 90, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 99. This is so freaking perfect. Absolutely. Absolutely perfect. As long as I'm only using 369 in my count, I get all the other results. I get all the other results. Everything is 9, 24, 33, 42, 51, 60, 69, 69, 78, 87. October. The Queen of October runs between 9, 1.5 hours, 90 minutes. There's 90 minutes between each one and a rebirth. There's a rebirth, which is in between every 45 minutes is a rebirth. Raphael 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus. Let's leave it at this.